This is Fieldsports Channel News. Animal rights extremists have sprayed graffiti outside the home of a couple linked to badger culls. The home is also the office of a company that makes tracking devices used by government-contracted badger cullers. The antis are demanding the couple cut their contract with the government or they will continue to terrorise them. The night before the graffiti appeared, around 20 sabs stood outside the house chanting slogans, blasting air horns and waking the neighbours. Surrey Police is investigating but would not say what stage they're at. A Green politician has censored a publicity photograph of himself appearing on Fieldsports Channel. Scottish Green MSP Andy Whiteman released a photograph of himself holding an unfledged golden eagle, which we now can't show you, but there is a link to it on Twitter in the description below. We used it in a film last week about bird ringing to highlight how bird ringers are breaking the spirit of rules designed to protect nesting birds. Only one qualified bird ringer and 2 assistants are allowed to approach a nest. The photographer, copying in Whiteman, asked us to remove the photo on copyright grounds, which we did. In reply, we asked Whiteman if he were part of a larger party at the nest and therefore breaking the law. He hasn't replied. An animal welfare group is blaming a wind turbine after finding an injured white-tailed eagle. The bird was found on moorland on the Isle of Lewis in the Outer Hebrides. It was discovered with a serious head injury and being eaten alive by midges on the 10th of August, according to the Scottish SPCA. A vet's x-ray shows the eagle was severely bruised and had head trauma. The bird's ring showed it hatched on the island in 2009. Energy lobbyist Scottish Renewables insists years would have been spent studying bird populations before planning permission for the wind farm. Organisers of a virtual hound show, which wraps up on Friday, are hailing it a success. Show director Richard Walton says hunts from 7 countries are working together, offering incredible shooting, racing and hunting auction lots, while judges and the public have been picking the best registered scent hounds in 30 rings. Bidding in the auctions ends at 11 p.m. GMT on Friday. Walton gave Fieldsports News the latest tally for the money raised.
Had people visiting from Pakistan. We've had people from all over Latin America. It's a global phenomenon. An amazing achievement, I think.
Another country show going online is the Irish Game Fair. The virtual gamefair.com went live at the weekend and showcases Irish sport and retailers following the postponement of the Shane Castles event. It'll remain live until the next real-life Irish Game Fair in June 2021. Another new website is raising money for grey partridge conservation. Partridge, which stands for Protecting the Area's Resources Through Researched, Innovative Demonstration of Good Examples, catchy, is one of 11 projects approved in 2016 by the Interreg North Sea region. Interreg Europe helps regional and local governments develop better policies so they can spend the third of €1 billion available each year from the European Regional Development Fund. Backed by the GWCT, which released this video, the website aims to raise awareness about the decline of farmland biodiversity by showing how to increase grey partridge numbers and farmland wildlife at 10 sites in England, Scotland, the Netherlands, Belgium and Germany. Successful grey partridge conservation is seen as a sign of good land management. The grouse painting by Teresa Davis, which Fieldsports Channel auctioned for charity, has reached its owner. Fieldsports Channel supporter Helen Stammers bought it for her partner Darren's birthday, raising £450 for a hospice in Bath, after an online charity auction backed by Hollywood actress Jamie Lee Curtis rejected the painting for its subject matter. Darren has had his birthday and Helen reports that he's super happy with his new picture. Swedish hunter Jens Ulrich Hoeg has accused birdwatchers of lying to attack the hunting community. He says the birdwatchers are ignoring science and replacing it with lies, and warns it is becoming a growing political problem, with animal rights groups bending the results of science projects to use in propaganda campaigns. In one case, a group accused Danish hunters of poaching goshawks on a large scale, even though its own experts suggested great horned owls kill and eat goshawks when taking over their nests. The French government has ordered hunters to stop using glue to catch birds. President Emmanuel Macron says hunters in the south have to stop trapping birds by covering twigs with glue, according to the BBC. The move comes after a warning from the European Commission that Macron's government could face legal action over the issue. EU rules allow glue to be used to catch thrushes. The only canton where foreigners can stalk ibex has bowed to animal rights activists. The Valais in southwest Switzerland is to make it harder for foreigners to hunt ibex from 2021. Every hunter, foreign or Swiss, must pass the cantonal hunting examination. In addition, the hunters must obtain at least 5 hunting licenses for the regular big game hunt for deer, chamois and roe deer. Only when you've qualified you are allowed to apply for an ibex licence. Foreigners also pay a trophy fee based on the length of the ibex's horns. Critics say, as well as money, hunters will have to invest a lot of time. The move comes after a petition against hunting was sparked by a xenophobic documentary on Swiss television in 2019. At least 15 dead pets have washed up on Hong Kong's beaches after police smashed a smuggling ring. The drowned animals have turned up in cages and pet carriers, which, say wildlife officials, the smugglers threw overboard. The Hong Kong's SPCA suspects the animals were on their way to mainland China via Hong Kong when they were stolen. It is asking owners whose pets haven't arrived yet to contact police with information about microchip numbers, breeds and ages. Police have made several arrests across the territory. And finally, an American baker has internet users in a tizzy. The groom's cake shows the bride bagging the groom to the caption, "The hunt is over." Its baker, Graceful Cake Creations, tells Fox News that hunting is a popular theme for groom's cakes. You are up to date with Fieldsports Channel News. Stalking the stories, fishing for facts.